What's up, Darksiders? What's going on? Adjust my camera a little bit. There we go. How's everybody doing? I'll wait a few minutes here and see if anybody comes in here. Hopefully, everybody can hear me. What's up, Matthew? What's going on? How's everybody doing? See how many people get in here tonight. Last time wasn't that many people in here, but maybe they forgot. It's not like I'm some big star or something. Yeah, she's that's the lilac pocket I kept. She's hopefully she's knocked up by Little Rock. I had her inseminated. She's like 16 days in, so we'll see what happens with that. The only thing I don't like about her, she's got an underbite, but I think he's going to take care of that because he has a longer muzzle. He has a correct scissors bite. So since he has a correct scissors bite, I think we'll have better luck with that. So, and one of my boar bulls has vaginal prolapse. She's swollen up. Looks like she's got a softball hanging out of her vagina. So if it doesn't start going down in the next day or so, I'm going to have her fixed. So I paid $2,500 to have a pet. Wonderful. Yeah, I'm giving the breeder a chance to make it right. I told her to just take the dog back, but if she says she's going to get somebody to get. She says her transporter's truck's broke, and then she's saying that her cars are old. I was like, how can your cars be old when you're selling litter after litter at $3,000 a piece? You can't buy a car. I'm like, really? I mean, Christ, I got a brand new Hyundai Santa Cruz sitting out front, and I don't make a lot of money all the time. I mean, I do okay, but I'm not rich. But yeah, she's in bad shape, man. Like the only reason I haven't had her fixed yet is because she can still urinate. So long as she can still go to the bathroom, if you let the swelling go down, usually on boar bulls, if you let the swelling go down when they're young and wait, when they come back in the heat, when they're like two, or close to two and a half, it won't happen again. So that's usually how that works. But usually it won't come back. Once they get mature, it usually happens under 2 years or less. If they're in their first or second heat, you might get it. Third heat, you won't get it most of the time. Because I've had two other ones that had that problem. So I had two other ones that had the same exact stuff. Now Sasha out there, she's healed up, and then when she came in the heat the last time, she didn't have a prolapse. She was good, but I couldn't get the vet to get the insemination done. Like she told me that Vader wasn't getting the erection, he wasn't aroused. I'm like, well, he was going nuts in my yard. So what? Now you telling me the dog's not aroused? I mean, what are you talking about? It's not like I waited 2 days, 3 days. I took him in there the same day. So I don't know. Maybe she was scared of the dog. I don't know. Who knows? But puppies I got left now. Since you got that buckskin, Matthew, now I got two blue females, and then I have the try and the merle that I was going to keep. Now I'll sell them, but I'm only selling them if I get what I want for them. You know, So I'll sell them. If I get 4 grand for the merle, fine. If not, I'm keeping them. Keeping Kimbo. And if I get 2,500 for the chocolate try, then fine. If not, then I'll just keep her. Because to me, it's not worth it. All the work I put in, if I'm not getting the money I need for them, it's not worth it. It's better just keep them for my breeding program. You know, it's not all about the money all the time. It's like it is, but it isn't. It's like I'm when it comes down to what I need to get from the puppies. You know, I got to get what I got to get. I mean, I just gave you a deal on that buckskin because that buckskin. I tell you right now, you better have a strong hand with him because he don't put up with no shit. I'm gonna tell you right now, that buckskin is going to be a hard dog if you don't. You better socialize him and get him around and obedience train his ass right from the get go. I tell you, man, he beats the shit out of everybody in his litter. I mean, he don't play. He's a little bit harder than I would like for a bully, but he's the only one. All the rest of them are chill, but he likes to be the alpha male. Oh, excuse me. I'm tired, man. Been a long day. Oh, you got someone with some drive now, brother. You don't even know. He's just like Kobe. If not, he's probably worse than Kobe. Because Kobe's high drive, but Kobe's not like tearing it into everybody's ass. This one likes to get in everybody's ass and like chew on them and like say, "Look, man, I'll kick your ass." So you got to keep that under control. Don't let him become a monster. And when you feed him, what I would do with him, I would feed him, then take his bowl away and then give it back to him. Let him know I control this shit. You know, that's what I would do. Because otherwise, you're gonna have problems. I'm just being upfront with you. If you socialize them and everything and control the drive and use the drive, then you won't have a problem. But if you just let him sit in a kennel and roast, he'll turn into a nightmare for you. So yeah, well, if you had Belgian Malinois, then you know what I'm talking about. Malinois ain't no joke either, man. You don't give them they gotta have a purpose. If they don't have something to do, they're gonna get all crazy and they're gonna destroy your house. They're gonna be chewing the shit out of everything. Certain working breeds have to have a purpose. They gotta have something to do. You know, you gotta work. You gotta work that anxiety and all that frustration out of them, and then they'll chill out. So I got a guy about 2 miles down the road, world class canine, and he does like all the police dogs and stuff. So if I need any kind of serious training, I can go over there and you know get with him. And I was actually a lot of people don't know this, but I was certified in New Jersey for basic and advanced obedience. Oh my god! Tell you, man, I got thyroid issue, man, where I got to take this medicine. I get tired like crazy, man. I got this the Hashimoto's disease or whatever the hell it is. It's like that underactive thyroid. It'll wear you out, man. By 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I don't want to do nothing. And I'm not a lazy guy, but it's just when I was younger, I could fight through it, man. But now it's killing me as I get older. I'm so tired all the time, and then the dogs wake me up at night. It's rough, man. Says we got 4 watching. Where's everybody at? Who else? Oh, look. Hey, I'm trying to wake up, boss man. What's up, dog? I'm tired, man. You know how it is. My old ass. Look what I got put up with here. There's Lilac just trying to jump on the bed all the time. She ain't happy when she's up there sleeping. But right now I got Sandy bred. So she's bred to Kobe. I bred her 4 times, locked 4 times for like 35 minutes a clip. Uh, Everything's good over here, man. I'm just getting on here trying to, get the Friday night thing going here, That's all. Get on here and chop it up with everybody. Hopefully, I keep doing it, it grow bigger and bigger. You know what I mean? Tired, but I got through it, man. I get shit done. Period. I get shit done. Don't matter if I'm tired or not. I got the plumbing business. I think I might have sold a drain field today, so maybe I'll make a few $1,000s. I told her like $7,500, so I'll know tomorrow if she's gonna do it or not. See what happens with that. But as far as the dog's concerned, all the puppies are doing good. They're all getting big. No problems with any of them. And I'm going to let them go probably on the 19th or the 20th. They'll have their ears done. The ears will be mostly healed, if not all the way healed. And then they'll be going home. Everybody can start making their, their shipping arrangements, or if they're going to come get them in person or whatever. I got 2 blues left. I got 2 blue females left. And Matthew, he bought the buckskin today, so that buckskin's now sold. And what else? I'll let the Merle go, but the Merle's $4,000, or I ain't selling. So Kimbo's $4,000, or forget it. And then the chocolate try will be $2,500, or forget it. I'll just keep them. It don't matter to me because I need them I can use them for the program anyway. So and I think Kimbo's going to be bigger than Kobe, to be honest with you. I think he's going to have a little bit more bone. I think he's going to be a little bit bigger dog. I could be wrong, but he's going to be correct regardless. Because I tell you, these puppies got good top lines. They're short back. They're no long dogs. Nothing goofy. None of that in this litter. So, and then I'm going to be breeding blue in probably 3 or 4 days. Next 3 or 4 days, I got to time everything. So I got to go to Virginia, and I got to meet Danny Cervantes in Virginia at the canine reproduction clinic that he goes to or whatever, and we're gonna get blue inseminated by He-Man, and you can look He-Man up, and any of the shows you'll see him in there. His pictures are all over the internet. So, and those puppies are going to be super fire. And those puppies are going to be 4K across the board. I don't give a shit if they're yellow, green, blue. I don't care if they're zebra striped. 4K. Every puppy. I don't care if it's a runt. I don't care if it's got 3 legs. It's 4K. You know what I'm saying? Because, the stud fee on that was $6,000. So, it's 4K puppy. Non-negotiable. Or I'll just keep the whole litter. I've already made provisions where if I have to keep them all, I will. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but I'm going into it with that mindset. Like, if y'all ain't going to pay for them, I'll keep them all. No matter. That's why I'm not buying no more dogs. That's why I got 3 empty kennels out here, because I got all these puppies coming. I got to have room. I got dogs that I'm getting rid of. I got a dog I rescued here, and she's gonna be going somewhere else soon. I rescued her 5 years ago. Before I even started doing any of this. So she's going, and then Then what do you call she right here is man, god damn, it looks like shit. I gotta get this. I gotta get this bitch fixed, man. She looks like she's got a grapefruit hanging out of her twat, man. It's bad. I mean, I've been keeping it clean, moisturized, but she's in bad shape. So, I mean, she's still going to the bathroom, but I told the breeder, I said, look, this is for the Borbol Terry Allen. I got it from Terry Allen. She's a Borbol breeder, like one of the big ones around. And I told her, I said, look, you got to make this right. You got to do something. You know, mainly I'm worried about the dog first. I mean, the money I can always get the money. Worry about the money later. I want the dog to die. The dog's 7 months old. You know, so I know, boss man, you got that C-section coming up. So good luck with that, brother. Hopefully everything will go good with you on that. Then when if she find out she took Beretta back here, if she took, then then I'm gonna she'll have a C-section. And then this will be her last litter. This will be a third litter she had. I'm only breeding one time. Oh shit. Ugh. I'm only breeding her one time, and then I'm gonna have her fixed when they go to take the puppies out. I'm gonna have her fixed at the same time. And she has like a little fatty tissue around where she had a hernia. The hernia was fixed, and she's got like a little fat bubble on top of it. So I'm gonna cut that off, fix her, and then she's done. She's just gonna be a pet. She's gonna hang out. I'm not gonna breed her no more. And then I'll take the best from Little Rock and her. You know what I mean? What are you growling at, man? You looking at the TV growling? What's the matter, girl? It's all right. Dog's crazy, man. She back there ground. You know what it is? I got the screensaver on the TV, and she sees my daughter's pictures up on the TV, and she's sitting there growling at him because she thinks it's a person. Crazy ass dog. But like when I got this female here, she's a little food aggressive, man. She don't like nobody messing with her food. Will you stop? It's all right. What are you growling at? It's all right. Chill. She's a tough little bitch, though. She don't play. Look at the muscle. Look at the chest spread on that. Look at the chest spread. Look. Little tank, man. She's ripped, too, man. She's like this. She got neck muscles. She got muscles on top of muscles. Oh, now you're going to get tough now, right? Will you lay down? I knew you were going to do this on the live, start acting stupid. Beretta, lay down. Chill out. See, look at her stack there. Look at it. Little muscle head. Hey, Gerald. Yeah, I'm going to try and keep up the good work, man. It's a lot of work, let me tell you. It's a lot of work. I mean, these dogs, no joke. When you got a lot of dogs, it's one thing to have a few. You got 3 or 4. But when you got like 20, man, you don't even know. It's a constant battle all day long, man. I clean these kennels 2-3 times a day in between calls. I'll go do a plumbing call. I'll work till 12 o'clock, come home, clean the kennels, go back out, work till 4 o'clock. I mean, crazy shit, man. And then I got the puppies I got to look after. Especially if you have, I do this by myself, except for Linda's on the weekends. She's with me. During the week, she's not here. So if I have puppies that I have to feed or do something with, on a schedule, I got to work in between that schedule. It's crazy. Crazy, man. But I'm hoping this coming year I get to mess with my own productions. You know what I'm saying? Put them in the ring, all that good shit. So it's like now it's starting to come together. Because now it's going to be my productions, not something from somebody else's kennel. I mean, the juice for me doing this, besides me, I make some extra income. I mean, if nobody made no money doing this, they wouldn't be doing it. But the real juice for me is when I produce something and I take it in the ring and it wins and kicks everybody's ass. That's why I do it. You know what I mean? I like to do well. You know, I don't want to have to win every time, but if I even if I just place, like if I'm in the top four, top three every time, and I'm in it consistently, you got a decent dog. So, but I mean, it's like you got to love it, man. Because if you don't like doing this stuff, man, if you're just doing it for the money and you don't have the real passion for it, you ain't gonna stay in it. Because you know what? I got passion for it, and I'm wore out. There's some days I'm like, man, why am I doing this, man? I could just be chilling out on my boat. I don't need this shit. You know, I do it because I like to do it. Unfortunately, you can't all that show dog stuff and all that flash and all that. That's the least part of it. But, the big part is all the cleanup, all the blood, sweat, and tears. All the nights staying up feeding puppies. And then people say, "Oh, why you charge so much?" Because I've been busting my ass for fucking 2 months. That's why. What do you think? You think this is free? Nothing's free in life. Nothing. Oh, I'm not getting discouraged. I'm not getting discouraged. I'm discouraged with the boar bulls because I'm just going to stop breeding them. I mean, because this is the third female that's had this damn hyperplasia. Where the uterus comes out and prolapses out because you got anal prolapse and then you have you know vaginal prolapse. She's got vaginal prolapse. I mean, the thing is this big. It looks like a grapefruit or a softball. You know, I mean, I'm probably going to get her fixed on Monday. I'm just going to take her in and get her fixed because I'm not going to have the dog suffering or die. I mean, right now she's urinating and she's okay, and every time she comes in from the outside, I wash and lubricate it. You know, but if the tissue starts dying or something like that, and it'll turn colors and stuff and start shriveling up and turning black, you're done. You can't nothing you can do about it because it's exposed to the air. It's not supposed to be inside her. It's not supposed to be outside. So, that's what happens with that. But I think I'm going to go to presses, man. I think I'm going to give up the boar bowls. I'm going to keep Vader as a pet, you know. But I'm thinking about maybe trying to presses later, and I'm not going to do it right now. I'll do it maybe, you know. I got one guy in Romania, got some really nice stuff, and he wants me to take his picked male out of the litter he's got now. So I might get that male and then wait a little bit, and then get a female. Because by the time you ship them over here and everything, you're in it for five k probably. By the time you ship it over, it's 1,200 to ship it. The dog's what, 3 grand, so you're getting $4,200. But the dog market right now is not as good as people think it is. I mean, if you got to right now, you got to have really good elite stuff to sell dogs. If you don't have real good quality pups, real good quality lines, you're not going to sell them. And you're not, even if you do, you're not going to sell them for what you would normally sell them for right now because the market's just not there. The Merles are there, but solid colored puppies are not selling for 3 grand, 3,500. They're not. At least, at least from what I see. I mean, unless you're doing killer marketing, and I mean, me, I don't have time to do that. I don't have time to market, constantly all the time, all day. I have another business, and that's what really pays the bills. So that's what I focus on. You know, this to me was something I did just for as a passion of mine. I did it on the side. You know what I mean? So, well, we had 6 people in here. Now we got 3 people in here. I guess I'm not that popular. That's all right. Just keep doing it every Friday. It'll grow. I got some I ordered some diamond plate for the kennels outside, diamond plate aluminum sheets. And I'm going to cut them, measure it, the front of each kennel, and the doors, and all that. And I'm going to diamond plate around the doors of the front face of each kennel because they've been chewing the wood. They ain't going to be able to chew it no more because this shit's going to be aluminum, diamond plate. They ain't going to be chewing nothing. I'm gonna do it on the corner on the posts as well. I'm gonna have 90-degree angled 2-foot pieces, and I'm gonna drill them in where they're chewing the corner posts. I'm gonna turn it into like a lion cage, so it'll stop chewing. Because they're destroying the kennel. I mean, them kennels are only a year old, and they're all messed up on the front. So. And see there she is right there. Look at this shit. Look at that. Look at that. Look like a grapefruit hanging out of her ass. Look. See it? That's no joke, man. Dogs die from that. So, I mean, I clean it like I'm cleaning it like every hour. I wipe her down and then lubricate. Wipe it down, lubricate. Wipe it down, lubricate it. But I don't think it's gonna. The swelling did go down a little bit today, a little bit, not a lot. But by Monday, if she's still that swollen on Monday, I'm just gonna have her fixed. I'm not gonna play around. And I'm not gonna wait for the breeder because the breeder's. I don't think the breeder really gives a shit. To be honest with you. I mean, if she's saying she can't even get down here to get her, I mean, what are you gonna do? You gotta think of the dog first. You know what I mean? I try to give somebody I buy dogs from. I always give them the chance to make it right, the benefit of the doubt, whatever. But after a certain amount of time, if they're just just wasting my time, they're not trying to fix it, I'm gonna put them on blast. Hey, stop. So, you know what I mean? You only get you get one chance, man. You fix it, and if you don't fix it, who else did that? Bama Blue Bullies, where I got Gus from. First, before I had Gus, I had Rambo, and I can show you pictures of that dog, man. That dog's front legs were so bad, the dog was almost crippled. I told him I gave him like 2 weeks to fix it. He didn't fix it. I went on the internet and blasted him. And I'm not a guy that wants to do that. But damn, man, you're running a kennel, you're running a business. You can't do people dirty like that. How am I going to spend $3,000 on a dog? Now I got to go get the dog fixed, spend another $400 or $500, right? Will you stop? Dude. I know you don't feel good, baby. Relax. But you spend all that money, right? And then you're going to act like, well, I don't owe you nothing. Are you fucking kidding me? Really? You're not even going to give me half my money back? I mean, to me, you're a piece of shit if you do that. That's the way I look at it. Ain't no plainer way to say it. You either man up or you don't. Because I can guarantee you right now, if I sell any of yous one of my dogs, something wrong with it, you're gonna be up my ass yelling at, I want my money back, blah 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 blah. But the difference between me and her, I'll give you your money back or I'll give you a dog. I'll say, look, you got your choice. You want this or that? Which one you want? That's it. Now, if it's on you, something you did, stop. Must be really irritating her now. She wasn't licking like that before. Now she's licking it a lot. I think she's gonna be end up there on Monday getting fixed. But if it's your problem, if you did something wrong, you fed the dog some bullshit sports mix all his life and shit, or you're not giving the dog the right food, or not feeding him enough, or whatever. I'm just saying whatever. It doesn't matter what it is. But if it's something that you did, then I'm not taking the whole fault. I mean, if a dog has a heart murmur, okay, then it's me. because I didn't do my homework. You know what I mean? But let's see. Kitty and if I said it right, Kitty and Heidi and it's one of the two. How you doing, brother? But yeah, she's really bad. I mean, you saw it. I showed you. I mean, she's not doing well with it. Boer bulls. I was told before, boer bulls are very really hard to. They're very hard to breed, and they're right. They're hard to breed. Oh, okay. I had it right the first time. Okay. Yeah, I figured that's what it was, but and then I had a problem with Vader. Vader's outside in the kennel because Vader was a house dog, hasn't gone to the bathroom in the house in 2 years, and all these females are in heat. He started marking in the house. I was like, oh no, we don't put up with that shit here. So I put him outside. Then I gave him another chance. He come back in, did it again. Then one time he did it, looked right at me and did it. I was like, all right, bro. He's been out there for 2 weeks in the heat. He ain't too happy about it either. He's out there howling at night, crying the blues. Well, bro, I'm not gonna have you pissing all over my house. You know, I'm not one of those dog people. You got those dog people that they don't give a shit if the dog ruins their house, lays on their couch, pisses on their couch. The house smells like shit. Nah, we don't do that here. Nah, all these floors are bleached once or twice a day. Like I run this shit like boot camp over here. I mean, I mean the walls. Like you see the background here. Like I'm getting ready to paint all this. Like see that door? That door I didn't paint it anymore because it's getting ripped off. It's all getting a new bifold door for the closet. I'm getting all new bedroom furniture. Like what I'm saying? I'm pimping the place out. I already got 365-inch TVs. I got a 70 right here. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time to paint and all that stuff right now. I don't have time to do all that. You know, I'm trying to find somebody else to really do it. Do all the trim molding and base molding, crown molding up top. Make the place nice. Because the dogs have air conditioning outside. They don't really need to have to be in the house. I like to have one dog in the house as a guard dog, but I don't need five of them in the house. They can all be outside. You know, they get exercise twice a day. They all get attention from me every day. I mean, I put Jazz, she had her puppies, and I put her back out there. She's looking good. She's drying up. Her coat's coming back. Muscles coming back. Shit, in 2 months, you won't even know she had any puppies. That's what I do. I dry them up. What I do is I feed them good when they're having the puppies. Then what I do is when I take them off the pups, I cut their food back a little bit. Okay. And then what I do, I cut the food back and that dries them up. And then once I dry them up, then I put the muscle back on. Then I start adding the meat, and the tripe and like stuff like that. You know what I mean? What brand of dog food do I use? I use Victor Professional Series. Everybody's crazy about the teal bag. Teal bag has too much protein in it. You don't need that much protein for an adult dog. You sure as hell don't need it for a puppy. Because if you're feeding too much protein like that to a puppy, he's going to knuckle over on you because he's going to grow too fast. And then they're going to be like this, and you're going to see they're all stupid in the front. They're not going to be straight anymore. So what I do, if I see knuckling over in my dogs, I cut the food back to like 16% in protein. So instead of giving, like, say I give a pup that's 4 months old 2 cups, right? I'll only give them 1 cup of dog food. I'll give them 1 cup of green beans. And the green beans is just a filler to make them full. Ain't going to hurt them. It ain't going to do nothing. Might get a little nutritional value out of it, but it fills them up, but it cuts the protein back. You know what I mean? That teal bag's too much. It's like 31%, I think it is, or something like that. It's too much, man. 2618 is plenty enough. That's more than enough protein. 2420 is the magic number, really. But the only ones I see out there are 2420. So that when I looked on the bags, it was a sports mix, and I'm not feeding. I mean, it's okay to feed sports mix, I guess, if you're like mixing it with a bag of Victor. You know what I'm saying? You're like doing a half and half or something. But a lot of them dog foods suck. Even Victor's not that. Victor's got stuff in it I don't like either. I mean, my dogs. The reason I feed Victor, I have hard stools, easier to clean up. The dogs eat it. I don't have any digestive issues. It works for me. I tried the Diamond Naturals, right? Man, I tried that Diamond Naturals. My dogs had the shits for like 3 weeks, man. I mean, it was bad. So back in the day when I showed Rottweilers, I used this dog food made by it was National Dog Food, you know, and I used to have it delivered to my house in pallets. And you know what happened when I had show dogs? Rottweilers. I showing them in the German shows and the AKC. After feeding it to them for about a month, the damn dogs' coats went burgundy on me. They went from black to like a dark burgundy color. I couldn't even show the dogs. The dogs, I had to wait till their coat blew out. And so there was something in the food changing the color of the coat of the dog. Crazy. So, but, like I do the best I can. I don't claim to know everything, but I know a lot. I've been showing for a lot of years in AKC and stuff with Rottweilers. I mean, I got a lot of trophies. People don't even see them. They're all up in the attic in a box. You know what I mean? I got pictures with me with Pierre Shaken from Belgium, one of the Belgium judges. Then I got another guy. What's the other guy's name? I can't remember right now, but he's from Czechoslovakia. Like these are all European judges. You know what I mean? Harry Meister from Sweden. I took first place in like 2001 at a big show in I think it was in Maryland. It was an ARV show. You know, because there's different, just like you got different registries for bullies, you have that same thing for Rottweilers. You got the American Rottweiler Verein, they got the United States Rottweiler Club, they got the AKC, blah 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 blah. So, I mean, I haven't been following it for years. I don't even know who the hell's the hot dogs right now. To be honest with you, now if I went back 10 years on the pedigrees, I could tell you where the dogs came from because I know them all. Like all the German stuff. Like I could tell you who the 1987 Club Seeker was in Germany. I mean, because I just know that back then I knew the pedigrees because that's what I was doing. But when you get out of it, it's like anything else. You just you get out of tune with it. But like I said, I got Sandy should definitely have puppies. I don't know. We'll see what's going on with this one. I won't know until she's like 42 days in, 45 days in. I mean, right now she's not showing anything. She's acting different, but she's not showing. So maybe because it's only 16 days, so you're not going to see anything anyway. But and then I'm going to take Blue in the next probably next 3 or 4 days. I gotta go on a calendar and get all this everything lined up. I got to get one progesterone test done here, so I know where she's at, so I know then I can count by twos. Like if she's at a 9, right, and then I go 2 more days, well I know she's going to be. Now this is not always the true, but this is usually how on a normal cycle it'll work. Some dogs will spike and go from 9 to 16 in like one day, but what I do is I count two at a time. So if she's at a 9 and I go 2 days, well then I know she's going to be in 2 days from now. She's going to be a 13 or a 14. Okay, and I know what numbers I need to breed at. You know, so I'm probably going to get a TCI done on her. Really, I'm not even going to have her AI done. I'm probably going to have a TCI done. Costs a little more, but oh man. tired today, boy. So they're gonna put the camera in there and all that, and get up in there and make sure that they get it in the right spot and all that. Because I really wanted to take. I mean, all traveling, the money for the stud fee and all that. I mean, this ain't no joke. This is some serious coin. So we'll get that done, and then we'll see what happens. Um, Tomorrow I'm going to do pictures. Tomorrow I'm doing pictures of blue for advertisement. I'm going to take front stack, side stack, and I'm not doing it in the grass, hide her feet, none of that bullshit that people do. Standing on a rock, standing on a tree, or whatever. Dog's going to be on pavement, standing, boom. That's it. What you see is what you get. I don't hide shit like that. I don't do that. There's no need for it. I'm breeding to improve on what she is. If her feet aren't as tight as I like them, that's why I picked the stud that I picked. Tight feet, big head, good top line. She's got a good top line and everything too. It could be a little better, But what's up, Anthony? What's good, bro? But it could be a little better, but it's not bad by any means. Turner stifle on blue is great. The movement's great. The headpiece is phenomenal. The chest is phenomenal. The straight front H frame is phenomenal. Her feet are a little open, but they're not sloppy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even when I do her nails, I might tighten them up a little bit more. It all depends on how she's stacked and when she's standing. But I tell you what, I'd rather have sloppier feet than a high rear or a bad stifle any day. Because feet I could tighten up no problem. That's straight stifles and shit that's bad shit, man. You get that in there, you're gonna be in trouble. That's why I bred Kobe to Sandy, because Kobe's not a real big dog, but he's correct. Because remember, Waka was super correct. Waka is his grandfather. And I noticed as Kobe's maturing, his rear is actually going down. Because when those muscles knit and tighten up and the tendons tighten up in their rear, it makes them tend to come down as they mature. Okay? And I'm telling you, man, the dog looks good. I just need to get a little more weight on him because he's so high drive, he burns the calories off. That's the main problem with Kobe is just I need his metabolism to slow down. I think when he's 3.5, he's going to look phenomenal. I mean, he's almost 2 now, but when he's 3.5, he's going to be money. He's going to be looking really good because the headpiece is there. And actually, I got to measure his head, but I know Little Rock's head. Oh, Little Rock's head is like 24 inches. Okay, Kobe's head's way bigger than that, so he's probably 26. I appreciate it, Anthony. Your pup's doing good, man. She's looking good. All the pups are looking good. They're all doing good. They're all wagging their tails. They're all perky. Like I said, these are going to be more correct dogs. They're not going to be huge dogs, but they're going to be correct because you can always go bigger. But if you got a sloppy dog to start with, it don't matter. You want to go correct first and then put the size on. You don't want to put the size in and come out with a bunch of sloppy stuff that's got looks like a mastiff hanging down here, and the feet are fucking like this. It looks like handyman and shit. I mean, you need straight front, straight rear, decent top line. Movement's got to be there. You want to start with more of a balanced dog, and then tweak the little problems. You know what I mean? Because there's no perfect dog. I don't give a shit what anybody says. I mean, I see people out here. I'm not gonna put names out there. They market these dogs, man, like it's the baddest dog on the block. And there's a bossy dog out there. I'm not gonna say who it is, none. But man, they think that dog's like God, and he's a good looking dog, but he ain't perfect. And there is no perfect dog. I mean, anybody says that's full of shit. My dogs ain't perfect. I mean, I see her pick my own dogs apart. No, that guy did not come and get Kara, and it pissed me off because he didn't communicate with me. That's another thing I want to tell everybody on here. All right, you're buying a dog from me, or you're trying to buy a dog from me. If you're not going to make it, or if you can't, just communicate with me, man. Don't be a punk. Don't be a bitch and like just ignore me. Like I'm on a need to know basis, and I don't need to know you're not coming. I mean, that's just bad business, man. You don't do that. What if I had something to do? What if I canceled something with my daughter just to meet you so you could buy this dog or whatever? Have a little bit of consideration, But he's like, oh, I can't make it because I couldn't get off work and this and that. The bottom line is, if you want the dog bad enough, you'll get here. Okay, you'll find a way. Because when I want something, I go hell and high water to get what I want. People always say to me back in the day, say, you ain't gonna be able to do this. You ain't gonna be able to do that. You ain't gonna be able to get that dog. Well, guess where they at? They out in the yard. You can't get a boar bull. They're too big. They're in the yard. You can't get a new truck. It's in the driveway. I do what I want when I want. That's what I do. I don't let people tell me I'm gonna be doing this or doing that. I can't do this. Don't ever let anybody talk that shit to you, man. Because the more you tell me I can't do something, I'm gonna show you I'm gonna do it. Just like you say, oh, the dog ain't gonna show, he ain't gonna do well. I'll get him ripped up, put him in a ring, kick your ass. It's that simple. I mean, people, they just, I don't like negativity. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about that. I'm not all sunflowers and happiness all the time either. But I'm a realist, and a realist is that, sometimes you can do shit, sometimes you can't. But I'm going to go to the end of the earth to get where I want to go. It's like with these dogs, I don't give up with it because I'm not going to give up. It's just that's not my DNA, you know. Come here, mama. Come here. Say hello. She don't feel good. This is the one that's got the prolapse. This is Bella. Say hi, Bella. You good girl. You don't feel good. I know. Go lay down. Good girl. So, like I said, Monday I might have to have her fixed, but I'm trying to. We'll see if the swelling goes down. See what happens with that. What really pisses me off is the breeder, doesn't even give a shit. You know what I mean? Doesn't really care. Like, she's probably pissed off she has to come get the dog. You can call me anytime, brother. I got that phone on me 24/7. I remember I run a plumbing business. I got people calling me 2 o'clock in the morning with a clogged drain, so you ain't gonna bother me. Oh shit, big play running. Nutter is up in here. What's up, bro? Yeah, you guys can call me anytime. Don't worry about it. Because I don't sleep worth shit anyway, so whatever. Don't matter to me. I go to bed about 11 o'clock, and I get up 5 o'clock every morning. I get up, I work out a little bit, then I take care of the dogs, and I go to work, and then I come home, take care of the dogs, pass out. That's my day. What are you doing? Don't jump off that bed, you crazy bitch. Yo, what are you doing? Come here. Hold on a second. I gotta put her down on the thing. I don't want to jump it off the bed. Hold on a second. Come here, mom. Come here. You gotta go out. You got to wait a minute. All right. Sorry about that. I didn't want the pocket jumping off the bed, man, because she's already limping on one leg. I think she tried to do it once before, so I don't make sure she's all right. Now she's under my feet. She just doesn't want to be away from me, man. She's like glued to me all the time, bro. All the time she's glued to me. Yeah. We got 10 more minutes, guys. Just relax and you can go out in 10 minutes, all right? But I got a lot of, like, so if all these litters take, I'm going to have 3 litters. I'm going to have Sandy and Kobe. Then I'm going to have the pocket litter. That's Beretta. That's her name. He named her after the gun Beretta, whatever. So it'd be Beretta and Little Rock. And then the last one will be Blue and He-Man. No, I did not get rid of all the pups yet. I have 2 blue females, and I have my chocolate tri female keeper, and I have the Merle male keeper, Kimbo. I didn't name the chocolate tri yet. I didn't know what the hell to name her. I named the male after Kimbo Slice because I watch a lot of MMA and shit. So when he died, you know what I mean. So it's kind of like a little thing to him or whatever, I guess you say. But I try to pick names with not too many syllables in them for, so when you're doing obedience training and recall, you don't want to have 5-syllable name or something. That's stupid. Short, quick names, Kimbo, come here, Boris, come here, like the Germans when they did the Rottweilers, when I was doing the Rottweilers, we would start with the letter A and we do the letters of the alphabet. So my first litter, all dogs had it started with their name started with an A. So it'd be like Aris, Adonis, Alonzo, like whatever name you can think of, it starts with an A. And then all the females have names with an A. Then you had the B litter, then you have the C litter, and then the D litter. That's how they do it over there. Oh yeah, you got 2 litters coming yourself, huh? Oh, so you're gonna be busy like me. Yeah, Andy, you can call me in a little bit. That's cool. I'll be off of here like another 9-10 minutes. We'll be out of here. And hopefully this will grow over time. We could talk about not just dogs, we talk about whatever, man. If you guys want to bring up anything or ask me, if you want to ask me any questions, I'll answer them. And if I can't answer them, I'll find the answer. If I can't find the answer, I'll tell you I don't fucking know. I am from Clover, South Carolina. I mean, right now. I mean, I'm originally from Trenton, New Jersey. So I'm a Jersey boy. There's no Southern charm here. I'm straight Jersey, no bullshit. If you're looking for me to sing Jesus music to you or something, nah, ain't happening here. It's not what we got over here. I got my way with the man upstairs. That's all I need to know. I don't need none of all that other crazy stuff going on. Richmond, Virginia. I'm coming up that way to breed blue. I'm coming up to a place in Virginia to do the breeding because they got all the straws and everything are up there. He has a semen frozen up there, and he says if I don't want the frozen semen, he'll meet me there with He-Man so I can do the breeding. So I'm going to be up there in probably 3 or 4, well, probably about 4 or 5 days. Because if I do the TCI, I got to wait longer because her level has to be different. What are you doing? Your AIs, you want to do a certain level, the TCI a certain level, surgicals and all that. So, but that's going to get done. Yeah, I'm really excited about that litter, man. That's a litter, like, if you guys nobody buys them, I'll keep the whole litter. I think it's going to be that good. I see the structure and you see the size on blue, and then you got the structure on He-Man, the correctness. I mean, I think it's going to be a killer litter. If anybody wants a foundation bitch or something to start with to start their kennel, that would be the litter that you would definitely want to get something out of. Just keep an eye on these dogs. I hear them chewing on shit back here. But yeah, that litter is going to be fire, man. That litter's. I don't even know what colors are going to get because like He-Man's red. You know what I'm saying? He's red, she's blue. And I don't have the embark on He-Man, but I'm gonna see what we get, man. Yeah, Mr. Lopez, you always late, man. Late ass. You out there making all that money. What's up, Eddie? How you doing, brother? Trust me, man. The plumbing's slow right now too, man. I'm telling you, I can't get people to buy a damn toilet seat right now. This is bad, man. I'm a pocket. Well, you retracted your message, dollar bill, but I like pockets and XLs. If I wasn't doing XLs, I'd be pockets all the time. They're easier to take care of, you know, and they got that more bullier look to them. But eventually, I'm going to do an experimental breeding, I think, and people can say what they want, but I'm thinking I'm going to try and do an XL pocket cross, like a large pocket to a small XL, and see what I get. Because I've been doing a lot of research, and they're saying, oh, we're going to get high rears. Bullshit. Because I seen somebody that had a litter, and none of the dogs had high rears. I understand what they're saying. If you go too big too fast, it's going to screw the structure up. But that didn't happen. So if you bring a small XL to a large pocket, like top of the top standard, you might get that XL that you're looking for. Yeah, I know. You beat me to the punch by accident. That's okay. They're coming out looking like damn gorillas or something. You know what I mean? Because I want to breed Little Rock to an XL female. If I didn't breed Kobe to Sandy, I probably would have bred Little Rock to Sandy because she's not real big, but she's stout. She's still an XL. She's just on the small XL, on the standard side. On the standard, she's right at the bottom. You know what I mean? For as your height and all that. But her rib cage, her chest is wide. She just needs a little more bone. And needs a little more of a bullier head, like muzzle. She's not snipey. She just got a more of a terrier look. So I'm trying to make the muzzle on Sandy. I'm trying to make the muzzle heavier, which Kobe can do too because he's got a heavy muzzle. He's got a great head, real nice head. He's got the bone. He's got a super straight H frame. He's got cat tight feet. Tight feet. He moves well. Top line's killer. Turner stifle's killer. The dog's put together good. So that litter's that's gonna be a nice litter too. Don't think that's gonna be a slouch. And we're probably gonna get the Skittles rainbow out of it because we see what he threw the first time with Jasmine. I can only imagine breeding him to this red and white bitch. I'm gonna get all kinds of crazy ass colors. Not that I'm breeding for color. I mean, I wasn't breeding for color for the Jasmine. The reason I bred Kobe to Jasmine is because Jasmine has a high rear, slightly high rear, and I was trying to correct that. And I was trying to correct the top line. Had nothing to do with color. Nothing to do with color at all. And I didn't have $5,000 to go to somebody else at the time, for some super correct stud dog. So I used my dog because my dog was correct. He just happened to be a Merle. You know what I mean? Just it is what it is. But Eddie, man, you got some nice dogs coming, man. So your pockets and stuff, you're gonna have some nice stuff too, man. Eddie Lopez, he's got his camp going up there. He's got his building. He's getting his shit together. He's gonna be kicking ass too. You got some nice dogs, man. He's got some nice stuff. And he's got May May. May May's up there. So you guys can check him out too. It's like me. I'm not like sitting here, it's not like I don't support anybody else's kennel or something, man. Trust me, man. I'm not like that. I'm not about that shit. You know what I mean? You buy my dogs, you buy my dogs. You don't, I'll give them away. I don't give a shit. Don't matter to me. Whatever I got to do. It's like I'm one of those guys. Like if I tell you the dog's 2,500 and you don't want to pay it, and I know the dog is worth that much because the dog is so nice, I'll fix it and give it away before I'll let you have it for $2,500. Before I'll let you pay less. You know, not every dog, but I'm saying like you, if you have a dog, you got a dog, a super fire dog, and the guy wants to give me $1,000 for a dog that's worth 3 grand. I'm like, nah, dude, come on, man. You know. Yeah, basically that's what I'm gonna do. Like extreme, like a pocket, extreme pocket, extreme standards. I'm just trying to get what the ABKC wants. The ABKC wants basically they want the look of a pocket in an XL frame. That's what they want. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want. That's where they're going with the standard. They want the XLs to look like pockets, just bigger. That's what they want. So I'm trying to produce it. There's a dog from Big Baller Kennels called Bobblehead. Nice looking dog. He's extreme, but he moves good. His elbows ain't popping out. He's not like Don P. Don P's little feet are a little crazy and stuff. This dog's straight, and he's red and white like my female. So, but it's a $6,000 stud fee. You know what I mean? If I could have pulled it off, I would have bred him to Sandy, but I couldn't do it. You know. But yeah, that bobblehead, I like that dog. So, well, it's 8 o'clock, guys. I'm going to get off here and chill out. Appreciate everybody showing up, the few that did, and we're going to do it again next week, and just keep rolling, making it bigger, and just keep doing it, man. If anybody needs to call me, my number is 803 504 9447. That's my personal cell. That's not my work cell. That's not the plumbing cell. That's my direct line, my phone. If you have any questions, or if you need any help, I'll try and help you. If I can't help you, I'll tell you somebody who can help you. You know what I mean? I mean, Lopez knows. He knows I'm real. I'm not about the bullshit. Yeah, man. I'm gonna keep up with the lives, man. So y'all take care. I'll see you next Friday, 7 p.m. All right. Peace.